So, quick video of my setup of my Sun Dolphin Journey 10-foot SS. As you can see, I did a anchor trolley I put together myself. I bought all the components and stuff from various places. I went to Walmart here, and these are just normal carabiner clips so that if I want, I can remove the anchor trolley real easily. Makes it a snap, put it on, take it off, in case I'm not going to use it or need it. And I'll show you how I can do that with the lines being ran the way that they are here in just a minute. This is just a couple of pieces of like soft foam that were stick on one side so that when the anchor's out, it puts tension on it and it doesn't clank up against the kayak like that. It actually rubs up against. You can see the rust spots where it's gotten hit. I got these at Home Depot for just a couple of bucks. I think they were like 99 cents a piece, but it's got a swivel turn and it moves pretty good and it holds the line. The line itself I think is 80 pound or 60, something like that. It's not going to break real easily, but it's thin enough I can see it. I won't miss it very often, and it holds up really, really well in just about all conditions. So the clips here I bought from Cabela's, I think for, I'd have to look back, but they were like $10. And I used flathead screws, as you can see, and I used marine goop around the edges to seal the holes so no water could penetrate through. And I put the sealant on the screws before I actually drilled them in. And I drilled pilot holes before I put that in there and put some of the goop around the hole as I was pushing the screw through. And this is the main reason why I can take the clip off. As you can see, I've got another little carabiner clip here, and I use this to attach to my anchor. So I can snap it on, I can adjust it at free will, it's really easy to do. But I also have this little guy here that will spin, as you can see, and it'll open up. This gives me the option of taking it completely off if I so choose. So you just tighten it down and now it's not going to go anywhere. And when I'm storing it or moving it, I can clip the line so that it doesn't really have much play. And it keeps the line from sliding out and wailing around, because that's all the play it gets. But when I'm out on the water, I can just unclip it. I clip my anchor on, toss it out, and then I still have full range all the way across. So that's how I'm able to take it off. I have the same setup in the back. And let's see. For my anchor itself, I went to Walmart. You can see these are just gold gem weights. This is a 2.5 pound weight, flat. And I just use a little old keychain ring. Pushed it through. Got a Palomar knot on that, so yeah, that's not going to break off easily. But this works really good on just about any bottom type, especially around grass. It does not snag up because it's so round. It doesn't catch on anything. It just rolls right through it, but it's heavy enough to where when you get in the grass, it sticks, and it doesn't allow you to slide really. Plus, when you're pulling it up, it's not pulling up 50 pounds of moss or grass or whatever that you're stuck in. It's only going to pull up a couple of extra pounds, if that. Most of it slides off. The only time that I've really had it additional stuff on there is it'll wrap around the string as I'm pulling it up, or the rope as I'm pulling it up, because I've drifted a little bit. If 2.5 pounds isn't cutting it because I'm like on a sandy bottom or something like that that doesn't have a whole lot of texture, I will add a 3 pound weight. I'll just decide a little slip knot right here. I'll wrap it around, and between 3 and 2.5, I'm not going very far. Between those two, yeah, I don't move. I think I spent like $1 or $2 at Walmart for this, and about the same price for one of these. And yeah, it looks kind of girly, but you don't miss it, and I can always see it. So if anything ever happens, I know where my weight is. I can easily spot it when I've got it like sitting up here by my feet or wherever in the kayak. I use these pockets. I put tackle in, I'll put my pliers in, And I have another clip over there. That's a Cabela's clip that I actually got for free in a tournament somewhere. Actually, it was the Allen bank fishing tournament. It came with one of it because I won second place. So I used this to clip on my cell phone, actually. And I slide my cell phone in because I've got a protective case for it. So I put everything in there. And then last thing is my tether. I keep this attached to my paddles at all times, and you can see I have it attached to just this little ring. Nothing special, but it works. It gets it to where it doesn't come off, and if my paddle falls in the water, at least I've got it. I actually took the back out. It comes with a floating device that I'll take a picture of, but it comes, oh, it's actually over here. I just got it buried. That's actually another dry storage, and it'll fit right in that slot. But the problem that I have with it is it doesn't hold a lot of stuff. If you want to put soft plastics in, or maybe a smaller tackle box, like something of this size, then you could probably get away with it. Anything bigger than that, and you're not going to get it. It's just not going to work. It gets too full. I tried countless times. So what I end up doing is I have a tackle bag. It's basically just a backpack that I had laying around, and I'll slide it in here. I'll loosen these up so that they are more like this than anything, and then I'll put my tackle bag in there. This back here gives it enough room to keep it pushed forward towards the edge there. But then I have this clip, and it's a locking clip, just like I have on my anchor trolley, that will allow me to use one of the straps, and I put the strap through this, so that no matter what, if I flip, or I turtle, as most people call it, I at least have something that's going to hold on to. So yes, while my tackle bag may weigh 10 pounds, it's still going to stay with no matter what. Even this is completely undone. It's attached in two places, at the very back, there, and there. So I always have that. And another thing that I don't like to do is I rarely keep all of my lines taut, because I don't want the elasticity to lose anything in there. I want them to stay strong, so that there's no way that when the time comes and I actually do need them, that they're going to do anything. That's about as tight as I like to keep them, right there. And you can see that they're nice and loose, but it's not so loose that it's not all over the place. So that's pretty much how I like to keep mine rigged. Yes, I know I have it on the floor, and we're not supposed to do that, but right now I'm kind of stuck to where I don't have a choice but to keep them on the floor. I plan on getting some pool noodles to stick underneath it and several different points, but right now, this is all I've got. And that